Hi everyone! In today's lecture, I'll discuss the characters in She Stoops to Conquer, this play by Oliver Goldsmith. The characters I will discuss today in She Stoops to Conquer are the main characters: Kate Hardcastle, Mr. Charles Marlowe, and Constance Neville, and George Hastings. This is Miss Kate Hardcastle. Kate is a smart, cheerful, sensible, and attractive young woman who is confident in her abilities and values the good qualities in those around her. While she respects her father, Hardcastle, she occasionally indulges him by dressing in the old-fashioned style he prefers. Despite being interested in contemporary fashion, Kate does not let her clothing define her identity, instead taking a flexible approach to presenting herself. At the age when most women of her era seek a husband, Kate is eager to find a handsome and intelligent partner with whom she can settle down. Her excitement grows when her father informs her that Marlowe, the son of his oldest friend, will be visiting to meet her. Kate demonstrates keen perception and quick thinking when she discovers Marlowe's behavior towards women of different social classes and cleverly assumes the role of a lower class individual to grab his attention. This decision to pretend to be from a lower class to capture Marlowe's interest is what the play's title refers to as stooping. Through this strategy, Kate and Marlowe are able to develop a rapport and realize they share mutual feelings, ultimately leading to Kate winning Marlowe's heart and hand in marriage through her successful conquest. Expressing her individuality, Kate's charm lies not just in her appearance, but in her ability to connect with others, employing her intelligence and warmth to navigate various social situations. She is capable of balancing her own modern sensibilities with her father's traditional views, showcasing her adaptability. In her interactions, she often encourages open-mindedness and self-expression in those around her, fostering an environment where everyone can feel valued for who they are. While she occasionally plays along with her father's old-fashioned expectations, she subtly integrates her contemporary tastes, finding common ground between past and present. This approach not only demonstrates her respect for her father's preferences, but also highlights her own sense of self, making her a figure of both tradition and modernity. Kate's relationships with her friends and family are characterized by mutual respect and support. she is often seen as a peacemaker, using her sensible nature to diffuse tensions and promote understanding. Her cheerful disposition is infectious, and those around her often feel more at ease in her presence. Ultimately, Kate embodies the idea that true style transcends outward appearance. It is about confidence, personality, and the impact one has on others. She is a modern woman who navigates the complexities of family expectations and personal identity with grace and integrity. Okay, now after we finish with the character of Miss Kate, now we will discuss the main character, Mr. Charles Marlowe. Marlowe is an aristocratic, well-educated, and attractive young man who has had limited exposure to high society, as he had spent much of his youth at school and traveling abroad. Due to this upbringing, he struggles with self-confidence in social situations and becomes nervous around women of his own social standing. As a result, he tends to prefer interacting with lower-class women, as he finds it easier to communicate with them and they do not intimidate him. Marlowe, accompanied by his friend Hastings, visits the home of Mr. Hardcastle with the intention of meeting Kate Hardcastle and considering the possibility of marriage. However, due to a mix-up caused by Tony, he mistakes the Hardcastle's residence for an inn, leading to a series of misunderstandings that drive the plot of the play. And of course, here you'll find the play, how it is so funny, and some funny evidence. Throughout several encounters with Kate, Marlowe starts to develop feelings for her and feels more at ease in her company, believing her to be of lower social status. Eventually, Marlowe and Kate become engaged, demonstrating that love can transcend social barriers and Marlowe's initial shyness. Tony's initial prank on Marlowe turns out to have positive consequences, leading to a fortunate and unexpected turn of events in Marlowe's romantic life. Marlowe's character arc is central to the comedic and romantic elements of the play, often highlighting themes of class distinction and social anxiety. His aristocratic background contrasts sharply with his awkwardness, particularly in dealing with women of his class, which sets the stage for both comedic situations and deeper explorations of identity. When Marlowe arrives at Mr. Hardcastle's home, believing it to be an inn, he displays a blend of charm and uncertainty. His initial interactions with Mr. Hardcastle are marked by a mix of bravado and confusion, leading to humorous exchanges. This misunderstanding amplifies the comedic element as Marlowe continues to engage in dialogue under the false impression that he is just a customer. His relationship with Hastings further complicates matters as Hastings is in love with Constance, Mr. Hardcastle's niece, and seeks both Marlowe's friendship and support in winning her. Meanwhile, Tony, Mr. Hardcastle's mischievous son, adds chaos to the mix, delighting in the confusion he creates between the characters. As the narrative progresses, Marlowe's encounters with Kate Hardcastle eventually lead to a shift in his behavior. He is initially reserved around her due to his insecurity, but as he realizes that Kate is understanding and supportive, he gradually becomes more comfortable. The unfolding relationship between Marlowe and Kate explores the tension between social expectations and personal connection. The climax of the play hangs on these misunderstandings and social missteps, ultimately leading to moments of revelation where characters confront their misconceptions. Marlowe's transformation from a nervous young man who is uncomfortable around women of his class to someone who learns to embrace love and his own identity reflects the play's themes of self-discovery and the critique of social hierarchies. Here we come to the end of our lecture today. We have discussed two main characters in the play, Miss Kate and Mr. Marlowe. Next lecture, we will continue to discuss the other characters in the play. Thank you for listening and see you next lecture.